Hello, I'm Sabi Thapa. Today I really would like to talk to you about the art of extreme self-care that I learned from a book. Last month I read a book about the art of extreme self-care. The book was written by Cheryl Richardson and she was a best-selling author in New York. After reading this book, I thought I got some knowledge and I really should share this with you at the time of this coronavirus pandemic going on in the world. And it's really important for us, for women, not only at this time but every time, to take care of ourselves, because this is my understanding and this is my experience. I would like to share how that helped me. And the author says that in the book, she talks about a box, a toolbox of self-care. Is like first aid and CPR box. And in the book she talks about 10 things we need to arrange or make them ready all the time, so that at the time of very difficult situation or anytime we don't feel overwhelmed and we feel supported and we are in a control of the situation. So the 10 things I made in my own way, because as a highly sensitive person, I know who I am and what works for me and what doesn't work. So this way I realize that um, if I make those 10 things in my own way, then that's gonna be very helpful for my life. And I made this is my box, this is my bag for the self-care tools. I keep them here. The first thing I would like to begin is from the note that I love you, Sabitra. Why I'm saying this is because in the book the author says we all first of all should love, should validate, should take care of ourselves. And then after that, I would like to elaborate those 10 words I made, those 10 tools I made for the self care. And for that reminder, I made the word compassion, and the word compassion has 10 letters, and the first letter is C. From C, I said compassion to the self, love to the self, unconditional love and approval and support to the self is very important. The second word is began from the letter O. Own your story. You know what is your story. You know what are your preferences, what are your likes, what are your interests, and what are the momentums. That's very important for you. And the third word is meditation or journal. I love doing journal. I love writing things a lot, and a diary and pen are like my best friends. And also recently I started doing lots of meditation. Especially I started doing my meditation in the year 2018 when I was doing fundraising for my brother's cancer treatment. I was doing my placement, I was doing a job, I was a mother, and I was volunteering in community as a general secretary. And I used to do connection and contact to my brother back home in Nepal and with my parents. That time I had 6 active things going on constantly on my plate, demanding lots of my emotional attention and all my energy there. So a very respectful person in my life from Nepali community, he teaches in University of Toronto. He suggested me one day that, madam, you should try meditation. But that time I had not done any meditation and I did not know how to do it. And then when he said meditation, you know what I did? First of all, I started writing all the points the whole day what I am going to do, and I started thinking about them, and I thought this is meditation. But that way, that helped me to start meditation actively in my life. After that, I have a committed time. I enjoy, I do meditation on a regular basis, and I do journaling. And the fourth thing begins from the letter P, that is people, and you have to write at least 5 people's name in your first aid self-care box. That who are the people you can tell your 100% truth, 100% share, and who are the people you can call at the time of emergency, or who are there for you. And other than that, I have a lot of people. I realized that the whole my lifetime has been supported by people. Because of all people, all my relatives, all my community people, I am here. I'm like, without them I am nobody. I'm nothing. And also having said that, it is very important to know the people who um, elevates your energy and who takes your energy away. It's very important to know. And if some people takes your energy away, it is very important to make a slight distance. Is because it saves your energy, and you have to give that energy to your priority, like to your family, children, or what you have to do for your living, right? That's why. And another word I made from the list is authenticity. Connect to yourself, be yourself. um, yeah, tell your truth. And the word after this is self-talk. um, what I did is I made 5 sentences handy all the time when I have a very important thing going on, very serious thing going on, or I'm in a crisis, or I'm in a normal situation. Every time I have 5 things ready to talk. Like, Sabitra, you can do it. You are very supported. You are a strong person. You did it before too. Or um, if anybody just makes you sad or etc., then say that he or she does not owe you anything. So don't have any expectation from them. That also helped me a lot. And another word is, I made another word that is gift of simplicity. Keep everything short and simple. If you are going to be in the middle of argument, or if you are going to have argument, stop right there. Sometimes you don't have to win any argument. You just profoundly, gracefully lose it, but keep it simple. Don't drag it all the way. And another word is interest. Follow your interest. Do the things that really makes you happy. That way you will get serotonin and dopamine hormones in your body a lot, and that keeps you happy, that keeps you lively, that keeps you excited. So this way I keep doing the things that are very interesting for me. Like, I love to help people, volunteer in the community. And also I like plants. I like drawing, or I'm kind of artistic person, and I like poems, and I keep doing that too. um, and also another word is organize. It's very important to organize your thoughts, or organize your work for the whole week, or organize your food in the fridge for your children, what you are going to do, or organize the list of the people you are going to email. But I really still need to work on that, because I realize that I need to be even more organized. And the last word I made from letter N is the power of saying no. Sometimes you really have to say no verbally, sometimes just by making yourself away from the situation, no, or sometimes just slowly with your body language say no. If the things like alcohol or smoking or overexpending or doing parties, these are not your call, then don't be under peer pressure. Say no, because I have that experience. I have done party in my house just to make somebody happy, but I was not available. I had a hard time doing it. I had small children, and I have something else, my homework pending, etc. But I wanted to please people. But uh, you know, if you are not wholeheartedly pleasing, not ready, don't do it. Because even if I try to please that certain type of people, still the relationship was not good, because I regretted, or I had that resentment doing it. So I would say, if I can do it wholeheartedly, I will do. If not, I wouldn't do. So saying no. So I made the word compassion again, and there are 10 words I try to follow, and that really helped me. So the first word is compassion to the self. Own your story, meditate or journal. Know the people who elevates your energy, and be careful with the people who gives you a hard time. And also be grateful to the people, and thank you to people always. and be authentic, live to the core of your heart, and self-talk, those affirmations. I would say you are doing wonderful, today you did your best, and gift of simplicity, interest, follow your interest, organize, and power of saying no. So these are the 10 words I coined and started applying them, and they made me a person with little bit leisure time, talking about my interests, taking control of all the situations, trying to help, grounded, still happy and more optimistic. And especially in the time of corona pandemic, I hope everybody does the self-care, no matter if it is a if he is a male or she is female or anybody, but it's very very important. Thank you for watching.